real stories from the fake ones. Cause nowadays if they don't got it, they'll make one. The only time I feel alive when I taste it. I don't wanna vent, but I know it ain't safe. Must be out in your brain. Do you know when you know? Do you know?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. Last season, a rough one for the number 1 draft pick Ben Simmons. Had his rookie debut delayed due to injury. Now in his second year in the league, what are we going to see from Ben Simmons, Kenny?
Well, obviously his passing and unselfishness is what got him into the league. Now we're going to see if he can be a scorer. But he has a rare kind of thing of size along with initiating an offense, Shaq.
And
not too many guys I've seen like that.
Not only that, the whole team around him gets better because he makes things easier for his teammates. You know why? Played at LSU, baby. Love Shaq University.
Philadelphia could be a team on the
Love
rise.
Shaq University.
Yes.
Okay.
Kevin Harlan has the call.
I
We'll
didn't
see
know
you
they
later.
changed it.
I changed it.
Bustling Philadelphia on I-95, a gorgeous night for basketball. Welcome to the city of brotherly love. The Cavaliers come into an Eastern Conference contest in this game. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. And at 6th place in the East, they're a team that's not quite in that top tier, but when they put it together, watch out.
And seeing where the 76ers are, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. Sixers coach Brett Brown says that Philadelphia reminds him of his hometown of Boston. He said the city has tremendous pride. The city wants winners. It's a tough, no-nonsense city. Nobody's sugarcoating anything. And I love that because you can just tell it like it is. My responsibility is to produce a team that plays hard. Guys?
Thanks, David. Right on the money. Philly's passion for sports is something that makes them so unique. Look, I'm assuming as we move closer to the start of the playoffs, these teams now, these individual players really feeling the physical toll of the regular season.
Yeah, especially the guys that play quite a bit during the regular season, that play big minutes, your starters and main rotational players. And quite honestly, nobody's 100% healthy, but the teams that prevail best are deep and have avoided injuries and have done a really good job of taking care of their bodies and finding opportunities to rest during the season, whether it be in practice situations or in game situations.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Thomas is out there with Rose. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Thomas kicks to Love. Over Fry. Hits the front of the rim and out. With the teardrop, they get it again. Fultz the pass to Reddick. They set the pick. Outside, Simmons. They shoot again. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Love. Thomas dishes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Lets it go with the 3. Thomas, no luck. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Embiid the screen. Here's Simmons. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
No easy chore keeping the 7-footer off the glass. Embiid crashing with intentionality.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Thomas. 17 points for him last game against Washington. Thompson, a screen on Reddick. 6 to shoot. Rose off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Fultz kicks to Fry. High, arcing shot. He lays it in. Fry's got his first basket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Love right side. Passes it to Rose. Back to James. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick, and if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
That free throw, no good. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And J.J. Redick with the prototype when it comes to his release point on that jump shot. So quick off the catch. Always has his feet set and squared and ready to deliver that dagger.
The free throw drops for Redick. Hey, Greg, with Redick, that great shooting form he has is one of the reasons his game has aged so well.
And a lot of people wondered if Redick would be able to last in the NBA when he was drafted. Might have one of the longest careers of that draft class. Just keeps producing at any age.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. There's the pick. Simmons passes to Embiid.
You know, you got to love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great. You know, the motto in Philadelphia over recent years in the midst of one of the most patient rebuilding efforts in NBA history was trust the process. I love that. Hard to do, but certainly worth pursuing. And Joel Embiid has made it his nickname. Joel, the process, Embiid.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Right side, Thomas. Back to LeBron. Love in the post, guarded by Fry. Thompson dishes to Love. Lays it up and banks it in. And Clark fans know they can chant "trust the process" as Embiid is at the line. Do you like that nickname?
Well, it's more a bumper sticker than a nickname, and I like it, though. I like trusting the process. As a nickname, I'd give it thumbs down, but clearly Embiid has given these Sixers fans a lot of hope for the present and future.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Fultz with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside, Simmons. Fires from 14. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The feed to Thomas. Over Fultz. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Love. Thomas got his first points of the night.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
And Fry kicks to Fultz. He feeds it to Embiid. Redick for 3. Love grabs the board.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully. but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
They retain possession. Redick with the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Here's Simmons following the basket by LeBron James. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Ben Simmons putting on over 30 pounds of muscle going into his rookie season. Do you think there was any connection between that extra weight and the broken bone he suffered in his foot?
I could certainly understand why people might speculate that, but I'm not going to go there. Clearly, strength is more important than additional weight. And those kinds of injuries do tend to show up because of overuse, though, Kevin.
Now, here's LeBron. He had 25 points in the win against Washington.
And, you know, Kevin, his creativity really on display that night. I mean, he was threading beautiful passes everywhere.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the wing right side. Rose kicks to LeBron. Shot from free throw range. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
Here's Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Really like seeing Embiid exert his will, be assertive here. I mean, getting whatever shot he wants inside.
Right side, Thomas. Love the pass to Thomas. From the arc. Love can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Fultz dishes to Fry. And Redick kicks to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Embiid the screen. Here's Fultz. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. He's got 12.
And Embiid is H-E efficient. That's super efficient, folks. When he gets cooking, the defense knows they're in for a long night.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Joel Embiid, from the time he started playing basketball in Cameroon through the University of Kansas, Clark, he began patterning his game after Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, it sounds like he's a visual learner because he got a DVD of Hakeem and said he watched it almost daily. Their stories are similar. Both started playing hoops relatively late. Both are from Africa. And you watch the gracefulness of Embiid's moves inside. Easy to see the influence of Olajuwon.
Here's Wade after the make shot from Joel Embiid.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Now, here's Thomas. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Thomas with the ball. He's covered by McConnell. Looking to end the drought. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Smith. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
Now, here's Covington. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on, I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Holmes, that's a screen. They get it back. Out to Wade. Back to Holmes. Smith outside. Crowder, the pass to Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Goes up on the wing. Holmes kicks to Thomas. A second chance effort. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
And here are the 76ers now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Volts kicks to Saric. 76ers moving the ball around. McConnell in the corner. And that one is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
For Cleveland, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Damari Carroll's checked in for Philadelphia. The free throw off from Smith. Clark, a lot of former players had a specific instance when they knew they were special, the way they played the game of basketball. Did you ever have a moment like that where you realized that you could make it as a player?
Yeah, there was a time when that became more realistic to me, Kevin. And I grew up in Cleveland, and during the summers, a lot of the Cleveland Cavaliers would stay in the area and play pickup basketball to stay in shape. And I got a chance to bump heads with a lot of those guys, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow, Austin Carr, Bingo Smith, Mike Mitchell. And I was only 15, 16 years old. And while those guys were going at half speed, it gave me the encouragement that I might be able to get to where they were if I continued to work hard and stay healthy. So 15 or 16, during one of those summers, I began to realize that I might have a chance to realize the dream of being an NBA.
There's the pass to McConnell. Carroll against Smith. Carroll kicks to McConnell. Feeds it to Covington. Johnson the screen. Covington dishes to Saric. Shoots over Crowder. That one a little long.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Holmes has a screen. And it's Wade in the corner. Misses the three. Philadelphia leading by 5. Saric outside. McConnell passes to Carroll. Screen by Saric. Over to the left wing. Drains the three-pointer. Saric just got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Holmes has a screen. And stolen by McConnell. And they're moving it up. Here's Covington. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Holmes got his 3rd rebound on the night. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Thomas. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Can't hit that one. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and as a lightning rod for fans.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball. And obviously that's a polarizing topic for some people. They like me, some people don't like me. But I take a lot of pride in the fact that I went to school there, I got to play there, and I graduated from Duke.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And then listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kevin. I think it's about where he's going, what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter, that's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. D-Wade out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jay Crowder, and there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Smith in at the 3.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, the dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
And here's Covington from the arc, rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Cavaliers.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, there is a saying now that is pretty accurate. You either sell success or you sell hope. And the process in Philadelphia may have been hard to watch, but it did give their fans hope for a better day.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Johnson the screen. McConnell kicks to Johnson. Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Goes up, and Holmes throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now here's Crowder. Wade kicks to Smith. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And through all the losing, the fans in Philly have been pretty supportive of the Sixers' goals to draft star talent.
Yeah, and you know what? Thousands of fans coming out to watch the draft lottery is an indication of how optimistic and behind the Sixers these fans are. I mean, trust the process has been their rallying cry.
Now here is Smith following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Smith dishes to Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holmes. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's around 6 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Now, here is Smith following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Some solid defense from Saric.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And that one drops.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Holmes, that's a screen. And Shumpert kicks to Crowder. Back to Shumpert. It's Crowder on the wing. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The 76ers lead. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Sharch. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. On the wing, Shumpert. Defended by Covington. That one goes. Count it. Holmes got 4 points this quarter.
A smart, decisive pass inside there. He really made it easy for his teammate.
Here's Covington. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Shumpert kicks to Holmes. It's stolen by Carroll. It's tipped. One-on-one here. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. Shumpert's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The dish to Covington. Now Carroll still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. From 12 feet out, the 76ers with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. Taking a look at Cleveland. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course the 76ers, they're 5 spots away.
Well, I think for Cleveland, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
The 76ers with a completely new group now. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Green comes in for Crowder. James checked in for Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. The offensive rebound. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Cleveland. For Philadelphia, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
The first free throw is good. Clark trying to find players that complement each other is such a big factor in the NBA. How much do differing styles of play matter for a low block pairing, for instance?
Kevin, I think it's critical. You need guys that have complementary skills. Somebody that can score it with his back to the basket deep in the post. And then that other big guy has to be more versatile. He has to be a good passer from every angle in the post area. And he has to be a guy who can make shots from that 12 to 17-foot range, so you have the kind of spacing that's ideal for 2 good inside players.
76ers trailing. Fultz the pass to Fry. Fultz kicks to Embiid. There's a good screen. Outside for Simmons. Embiid dishes to Simmons. And another shot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the 76ers lead by 1. And here is James, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Pass to Fultz. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Fultz has got 6 points.
Tell you what, the defense has to be kicking themselves. Just a step late there, and the shooter made them pay for it.
The kick out to Rose. The 15-footer. Outside, Green. He tries for 3. That doesn't go either for Rose. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Embiid the screen. Fultz kicks to Embiid. Unable to get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. In the corner, it's James. He dishes it to Love. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint. Establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. Embiid with a screen on LeBron. And it falls over the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Philadelphia's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Fultz kicks to Simmons. Dishes it to Embiid. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
LeBron passes to Love. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on J.J. Redick.
And you all may have heard this before, but I can't resist this fun fact about Kevin Love. His uncle was one of the founding members of the band The Beach Boys.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Carter comes in for Shumpert. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers lead it. Embiid the screen. And it's Simmons penetrating. That shot off. Good D by Thompson. Redick against Carter. So they take the lead. Carter's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
Now, here's Frank. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And here is James after J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Here's Simmons. Simmons missing again.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Carter dishes to James. Cleveland moving it around. They get it again. Kicks it out to Love. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside, Simmons. He kicks to Fry. Embiid with the screen on James. Pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight. And Brett Brown, such a great fit in Philadelphia. He loves the town, loves the game, loves to coach. He says about the town, Clark, it reminds him of his hometown.
Well, that's nice to hear because he does embody a lot of the grit that you come to know and expect from Philadelphians. I mean, it reminds him of where he's from. He's faced the media through tough times. He's always candid and forthright. And he's coaching with a long lens, as he put it, on building towards something great. And, man, I tell you, that passion and enthusiasm just oozes out of him, which is pretty cool to see.
Here's Rose after the Sixers pick up 2. And the rejection by Embiid.
Solid read from Embiid there. Terrific at anticipating when that shot is coming.
No good from Simmons.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Robert Covington's checked in for J.J. Redick. Zizic is checked in for the Cavaliers. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Rose. Philadelphia leading by 4. .106 left in the second quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. Looking to end his cold spell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Ben Simmons said he didn't take a lot of outside shots in college because he didn't need to. He could get to the rim pretty much at will.
Well, he'll find that will not be the case at this level. His shots inside will be challenged a lot more. His perimeter shot has been the question mark, and that's where I think he's got to improve.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Simmons.
Boy, the athleticism that Simmons has is downright scary. I mean, remarkable, the talent this man has, and the potential, I think, to be a multi-time All-Star.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And you look at Ante Zizic, the forgotten player in the big trade, a young center, legit size and strength, and he also played under David Blatt, the former Cavs coach in Europe.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And Zizic has a lot of upside. One reason he was desired so much in the trade. Croatian, part of that golden generation, drafted 23rd overall in that 2016 draft, but ended up staying overseas.
Sharch checked in for Channing Frye. Now here's Fultz. He has 6. Covington kicks to Embiid. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
The defense did not do a good job guarding that one, Kevin. Don't know how he missed that layup.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thomas with the ball. Over Fultz. Smith for 3. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Zizic passes to Thompson. Good D by Embiid.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time. Liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. 76ers lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got off to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He ended up with 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down now. This game has been all him, and he's been a force.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Now, here's Thomas. Fultz and Luwawu team together to make the backcourt. Simmons is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now Simmons following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Simmons dishes to Fultz. Shoots the 3. Drops in the tray. Fultz has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. On the wing, James. And James throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And here are the 76ers now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Fultz. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Fultz has got 11.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Offensive rebound. Frye. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Love. 76ers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. We always talk about what a good shot is from time to time. Clark, how would you define a good shot in the context of an offensive possession?
To me, Kevin, a good shot is a shot that a guy can make 60 to 80% of the time when he takes it. Whether that's a three-point shot, your post-up moves, your mid-range jump shots. Those are quality shots. And then the other piece of it is you don't want to take a lot of contested shots. You can make them as a pro, but good shots are shots you can make 60 to 80% of the time, and usually that means you're getting open shots versus contested shots.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Thomas. Fires it up. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Love. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Love's got his third bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Rose. They tee that time from Redick. The 76ers leading by 7. Kicks it to Fultz. Simmons against James. The feed to Fultz. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 9 points for Love.
Man, you just got to rave and marvel at a shot like that from Kevin Love.
Redick is in the corner. He feeds it to Embiid. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. Tries again. That's short off the rim.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's a pick by Love. On the wing, James. Guarded by Fry. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. There's the pass to Simmons. Here's the screen. And they call an illegal screen here. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Simmons.
And the way they have been shooting from deep, boy, that's been impressive. Talk about making the most of your opportunities. This game would look very different if they weren't dialed in from deep. As it stands, however, they are in control, and the defense has to adjust to how they defend beyond the arc.
Now LeBron, 8 points for him. Outside Thomas. Rose gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
It's just one of those games for him so far. Nothing seems to be finding the bottom of the net.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Fultz has got 14 points for the game. The screen from Thompson. And Thomas, here we go. Simmons against James. Outside Thomas. And here's Love from the arc. They grab their own miss. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The kick out to Rose. Feeds to Thomas. James against Simmons. Thompson in the corner. There's Rose with the 3. That doesn't go either for Rose.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
And stolen by Love. Poke loose and stolen by Fry. And here is Simmons. He's got 6. Pass to Embiid. Here's the screen. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Amir Johnson's checked in for Embiid. Damari Carroll comes in for Simmons. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Green comes in for Kevin Love. Crowder, he's checked in for James. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Rose. Now here's Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Green kicks to Wade. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Wade's got 5 points so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Carroll with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. There's the dish to Fry. Pass to Reddick. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And Reddick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Fry's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Thomas. Fires from deep. Shot by Crowder, no good. Now here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Wade with it, now guarded by Reddick. Thomas passes to Crowder. They kick it out to Green. Offside Thomas. He dishes it to Crowder. Thomas passes to Crowder. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight. The 76ers leading by 7. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
Here is Thomas. 76ers getting the bucket. Crowder kicks to hole. There's Thomas at the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Sharch comes in for Amir Johnson. And Robert Covington subbed in for J.J. Redick. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Smith is checked in. Now, here's McConnell. This is to Carroll. Here's Sharch. Back to Carroll. There's the pick. High arcing shot. No good. Shot missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Crowder. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And it's 9 points for Jay Crowder.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Screen by Sharch. Now McConnell. Carroll kicks to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Screen by Sharch. Shot off the screen, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got his second basket.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Here's Wade. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now, here's McConnell. They set the pick. And here's Covington. Passes it to McConnell. Outside Carroll. Buries it from three-point range. Carroll's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Holmes has a screen. Back to Thomas. 1:53 left to play in the third. In the corner, Holmes with it. And another three for Cleveland.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Covington kicks to Fry. Now the pass to McConnell. And that one drops. McConnell's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
1:19 left in the third. And stolen by McConnell. And that one is stuffed right through.
And a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Out left to the wing. Yes, that goes in. McConnell's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here's Holmes. 11 points in the game. Carroll with it. Now Smith defending. Carroll dishes to Fry. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Zizic comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Shumpert in there for Thomas. Shumpert passes to Zizic. Wade kicks to Crowder. And there's the feed to Smith. Crowder with it. Out to Smith. Pass to Shumpert. Here's Wade. And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. The 76ers leading by 10. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Kevin Love out there with Zizic. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Smith. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Now Covington, following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Love against Šarić. Šarić with the screen for Fultz. Back to Šarić. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Šarić has got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And here's Love for 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Embiid the screen. Here's Simmons. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one drops. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Zizic. And it's LeBron in for Iman Shumpert. Both free throws good from Love. Philadelphia leading by 7. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons, and Thompson sends it back. LeBron outside. Love dishes to LeBron. Back to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's Rose with the 3. Drops in the tray. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Sharch. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And that one falls from Sharch. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The screen from Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
And James, a natural leader, someone his teammates look up to, and he just has that commanding presence.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
He hits both from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Fultz. Embiid the screen. Sharch with the screen for Covington. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Rose, and stolen by Simmons. And here we go, Sharch, the fast break chance. Kicks it to Fultz. Embiid with the screen on Rose. Here's Fultz. Up again. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Philadelphia making a change here. Redick is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Fultz kicks to Covington. He feeds it to Simmons. Here's the 3. And Robert Covington gets the 3. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Fultz. Feeds it to Simmons. Redick is in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, Smith with it. James against Covington. Shoots over Covington. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Yeah, I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
It's Redick on the wing. Embiid, the pass to Redick. And stolen by James. Now Cleveland moving it up. Up against Simmons to take the lead. Love can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Covington. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 here in this one already. The screen from Thompson. LeBron against Covington. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, just not easy trying to stop James. Lightning quick and superb at finishing while taking the contact.
There's a screen. Embiid the screen. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Rose. 5 on the clock. On the left block. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Now here's LeBron. To the paint to take the lead. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The 76ers lead. Simmons on the wing. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
And Embiid loves to punch it now. The defense can't let him get that kind of position inside.
It's a pick by Love. Simmons against James. Out left to the wing. Love outside. To tie it up. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Fultz has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Looking to get back on track here. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
LeBron James on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Channing Frye's checked in for Philadelphia. Channing Frye. Philadelphia leading by 3. Fultz dishes to Embiid. Pass to Covington. And Thompson sends it back. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up over the deep.
Tied up with that one. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Embiid the screen. Embiid with the screen on James. Covington with the bucket.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Now, here's Thomas. There's Rose with the 3. Offensive rebound, and Thompson kicks to Rose. The dish to Love. Rose passes to Thompson. Shoots over Embiid, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That free throw good from Thompson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Outside Thomas to take the lead. That's tipped.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz, and I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
Embiid the screen. Here's Fultz, and the rejection by Love. Count that one. And that's now 25 points for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
Now, here's Thomas. Thompson in the corner. Back to Thomas. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 4 on the clock. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's 12 points for Isaiah Thomas.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The 76ers shooting around 37% in the 4th quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. And Redick kicks to Fultz. Embiid the screen. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
2 shots.
No good on that. And Simmons, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Good on the second free throw.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Thompson, a screen on Simmons. To the left side wing. Thomas dishes to Rose. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rose has got 9 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Off target with his 3.
And, I have no idea how he missed that one. When there's no defense around, he's usually automatic from there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Fultz the pass to Simmons. Here's Fultz. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Now, here's Thomas. It's a pick by Love. Rose kicks to Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. No good on the triple.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 30. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
James dishes to Love.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Fultz the pass to Redick. He dishes it to Simmons. Takes the 13-footer. No good on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson, a screen on Simmons. James kicks to Thompson. No good there. Some solid defense from Saric. To the paint. Here's Fry. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now here's James. The screen from Thompson. James against Simmons.
And the fact that James is so aggressive here, constantly looking to score when he's in rhythm.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 3. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Exactly. You're right on top of it, Greg. No need to chuck up a 3. Just be smart and get a quality shot.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Dishes to Reddick. This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.